Loneliness is like an elephant in the room, and yet no one wants to talk about it. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then my name is Divya. So today I wanted to talk about loneliness. Actually, before getting into this video, let me explain three terms. Loneliness, aloneness and solitude. They're quite close, similar terms, but going by the bookish meaning of each, loneliness is like this persistent pain that you feel day in and day out. It's like this empty feeling and this gaping hole that no matter what you do, you cannot fill it. At the same time, aloneness is something that you're in a good well-being and a good state of mind where you're not dependent on anyone. You feel complete within yourself and you find peace and joy within yourself. Solitude is a mix of these two. Solitude is being alone without feeling lonely, and this solitude is what you have to practice. Now, if you just cut down the whole loneliness thing and think about why exactly loneliness occurs, is because for many people loneliness can be a different definition. But at the bottom line, I would say that loneliness majorly occurs when that one person you're completely, attached to, or maybe dependent on, or maybe someone you just loved way too much, decides to cheat you or backstab you, or maybe there's misunderstandings between you or something related to that one person or that particular gang of people. When these people walk out of your life, you feel lonely. It's like this feeling where you're among a huge crowd and yet you feel alone, like you feel lonely, like you feel like you don't have anybody. That state is called loneliness. So without me further discussing about this, let's get into the video and see how you can turn loneliness into a productive manner. The first major step of dealing with such emotion is to accept what you're feeling, to understand what you're feeling. Now, for example, if you're working in a corporate company or any company and you've been handed over a project to do, the first basic step you will do to handle that project is to understand what are the demands of the project. You will understand what to do, when to do, how to do, and that's how you go about a project. Same is with your feelings. The very first thing you should do is to understand what is causing you pain. Where is the source of pain coming from? Why is it coming from? How did it end up in all this? That's where you have to put your energy into. Most of the times when you feel emotions like that, many of us, what we tend to do is we tend to distract ourselves from it. Sometimes you feel that you don't want to tell anyone that you're feeling lonely because you don't want to look weak in front of them. I'm not saying go reach out for help immediately. What I'm saying is do not distract yourself from what you're feeling. Do not just go play video games or just, be on your phone 24/7, stalk the same people again and again. Don't do that. Rather, sit down for yourself, think about it. Why did this happen? How did this happen? When did this happen? That's what you have to analyze. To be honest, the source of loneliness is external. There would have been something or someone that lost the balance of equation with you, which therefore led you to be shattered. Now, most of the times in such situations, what we tend to do is we withdraw from our social media, we step down from our social circle, we do everything to not meet that one person again or not have any sort of contact with that person. When we do that, many a times what happens is we unknowingly create this boundary around ourselves, this wall of fear of people. When we do this, we do not realize how harmful it is. But this is what makes you feel lonely. You will not feel lonely because that person went away. You will feel lonely by creating this wall of fear around you. Now listen to me, okay? Not everyone you meet in your life is gonna be good to you, and not everyone you meet in your life is gonna be bad to you. It depends on the balance of equation you create with that one particular person. And this does not have to be the same with every person you meet. The ultimate solution and the ultimate key to happiness is to let go of this fear. No matter how many times you've been cheated, you have to learn to trust people. I'm not saying trust the same person again and again and trust the wrong person. Know your boundaries and trust them. By creating a fear of people, you're creating a fear of yourself. Don't do that. Technically speaking, a mistake is something that you do unknowingly. But if the same mistake is repeated again and again, it is called as an intention. and this is what you have to understand. If a person in your life dictates your life and gets away by, saying that it was a mistake, they are the type of people you have to stay away from. As I said before, that not everyone is good, not everyone is bad. It just depends on what you connect, how you connect with them. When you connect with such people, initially learn how to draw your boundaries. You have to give yourself some space and you have to give them some space. By over trusting them or over loving them, you are going to end up only yourself in trouble and not them. Do not ever love someone so much or trust someone so much that their absence in your life makes you question your existence. That you're pushing yourself into depression, which is the ultimate outcome of loneliness. Trust people, love people, but make sure that you do both more for yourself. Now, this is a picture of a very messy environment with dirty clothes everywhere, and it's just a messy place. Whereas this picture is a clean environment with fresh air, fresh flowers, a very pleasant atmosphere. Now, this is a person who hasn't taken bath in like days, who's stinky, who's dirty. And this is a person who's clean, happy, fit. Now when you look at these pictures, which is more visually pleasing for you? Obviously the clean side. I'm sorry, if you're a dirty person, then please, I'm not saying anything. But normally, which is more pleasant for you? Obviously the clean environment and the clean person. Now this is the habit you have to cultivate. Now most of the times when we're in this depression phase or this sad phase, what we do is we just don't want to do anything. We don't want to take a bath. We just want to sit and cry in the memory. We don't want to keep the place clean. Like you feel that you lack motivation in life, motivation to do anything. What I would personally suggest from my experience is to keep your surroundings clean, to keep yourself clean. Learn new habits, learn driving, learn painting, hit the gym, clean the environment, go buy some fresh flowers to keep yourself rejuvenated every morning. Do everything that makes you feel productive. Just by sitting and crying in their memory and stalking them on social media is not going to help you by any means. Venting out your emotions is the most crucial step. Trust me, the moment you can put your feelings into words, you're sorted. Most of the times we lock up things within ourselves and we get so confused that we do not understand what exactly we're feeling. And this is what leads to mental confusion within us. To be honest, if you step down your guard and reach out for help, you'll be surprised by how many people actually want to help you. Now this can be your parents, your siblings, your relatives, or even me. Though I'm on this side of the screen, if you can relate to me, then trust me, you're not lonely. If at all you're very uncomfortable, talking about how you feel, take a pen and paper and jot down what exactly you're feeling. Just find one way how you can vent out those emotions, because once you do that, it will give you a clarity to think and analyze what's happening. Practicing solitude is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Solitude, as I already said, it is a state of being alone without feeling lonely. It's this amazing practice that will make you feel very independent. It will make you independent, at the same time it will make you feel very responsible and in control of your life. Taking out 15 minutes in a busy schedule is not a big deal. Take out 15 minutes, do something that you like. This can either be taking a walk, or maybe reading books, or watching a favorite show of yours, maybe cooking, driving, something that you will like, something you want to do for yourself. If you do this, or if you practice this on a daily basis, you'll actually realize that there's nothing that you require or you are dependent on others for. By this time, after following all the above steps, you can actually see yourself stepping out of that phase. By this time, you would have lost a lot of negative people, you would have lost a lot of bad habits, and at the same time, you would have also maybe lost some good people too. But just know that the best is still awaiting for you. So I think we have come to the end of this video. I hope you like this video, and if at all, if you feel it's gonna help someone, or if you really liked it, then please don't forget to share, comment and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Until next time, this is Divya signing off. Thank you so much for watching.